Good morning. Welcome to the Mawa Public Library. My name is Joan. We're here together to do our floor yoga practice, a gentle practice that if it doesn't feel good, you do not do it. So whether you're home here or looking at this online at a later date, please be mindful that this is a practice that is supposed to help you feel better, not put you into pain. So as you sit for just a moment in whatever is a comfortable seated position for you, just touch your thumb to your ring finger and sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. And as you press your thumb into your ring finger, breathe. This is your lung point, but this is also a mudra for grounding. So if you feel like you're really too much in your head or you feel like you're off balance, take a few breaths right here. If you're frowning, if you have tension around the eyes, if you feel like your teeth are grinding or your teeth are pressing too hard together, just ease something. And as you breathe in and you breathe out in whatever is a natural breath for you, ask yourself to be present in this moment. So you inhale in through the nose and you exhale out through the nose, and do 3 breaths at your own rate. And feel that sensation of coming into a space where you can pause anything that is distracting. As you complete your 3rd breath, just slowly tuck your chin and relax the shoulders down and release a little more through the jaw and the back of the throat and the back of the head and even through the ears. And then just begin to slowly swing your head left to right, right to left, and feel like you can release something that may be tight through the cervical spine. Bringing the breath with you as you move from side to side. And then as you move, see if your chin can come a little bit higher to the right and to the left. Relaxing your jaw a little more. And then when you come back to center, inhale, and now touch your thumb to your middle finger. This is the heart mudra. And what are you carrying in your heart? What are your concerns, your worries, your focus, maybe your preoccupations? And ask yourself again to just release that as you breathe in and out so that you can be fully present in what the heart needs to focus on today to feel refreshed, renewed, to refocus, to relax, to create calmness within. So when the heart is at ease, the rest of the body can follow suit. And 3 breaths right here. And now this time lift your chin a little bit, not too far, and now just rock here. And as you release now, as you pretend that you're lifting up into the sun of this beautiful day today, see if you can feel like you're just going to observe something new. See with different eyes. Relax the intensity of the gaze. Release any hyper-focusing or feeling overwhelmed so you can be fully present once again in the practice. And then come to neutral, take a breath, and release your fingers. And now let's just begin to use this energy that we hold within our hands to create some kind of a release somewhere. So you're rubbing up and down, creating some fiction, then make some circles, and then back and forth, and then clap, clap, full hand clap, and then shake it out, and now put it somewhere. So if you have a lot of busyness of the mind, maybe you want to lift a leg and prop your head here. Maybe you need to release through the throat. Maybe you need to bring some calmness to the heart or soften anything that you're holding on your shoulders or processing something that needs to be digested. So you pick whatever it is that you need And again, take 3 breaths. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, do a little scan, a little survey to see where you might feel you're a little too tight. And last breath right here. Now you can always do more. And then pause right here. And now we're going to, if you're sitting cross-legged, we're going to release the legs, give them a little break, massage the knees. Just give yourself little circles at the knees to enable yourself to move forward into whatever this day has in store. And we massage the fronts, make sure you do the sides and the backs, maybe bring your knees up a little bit. Massage that spot right at the back of the knees, releasing anything that feels like it's too full there or tight. And then bring the soles of the feet together. And we just rock, just settling into the hip bones and sitting bones on the right and the left, moving gently, moving from side to side. So no matter where we are, we can move out of the way of something instead of standing full blast. We can move from side to side and always bring ourselves back to balance. Now pause for a moment. If it's comfortable, you can slide your hands down to your ankles. Inhale, lift up, look up. Take a breath. Exhale, curl back and begin to move the spine. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, curl. Knees come up just a little bit. So we're beginning to warm up the body. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, curl and release. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl. Good. Now, we're going to take our right leg, bring it into the arch of the left foot, and just sit in deer pose. If I need a prop because I'm leaning too far, I take my block because I don't want to collapse into my side body. And I take a breath here. And I feel how my hips feel. So if my feet are tight, my hips are tight, my jaw is tight, my thoughts are tight, something has to shift. So we breathe right here. A few breaths. Usually we do it in a cycle of 3. Good. And now my legs are to the right, so I'm gently going to twist to the left. Take a breath right here. Now, if you have 2 blocks and it's comfortable for you, you can put one on each side of this left knee and just come forward a little bit. If you don't want to or this is uncomfortable, you stay right where you are. And you breathe. And shoulders are back and down, head's an extension of the spine. And take a breath. And as I breathe 3 times right here, I notice where there might be some tension. And then I slowly bring it up. Now I'm going to take my right leg and just extend it long. Keep my blocks here. Now I'm just going to rock a little bit and use my heels as a pivot point. And I just rock into that hip. Now remember, if I have knee or hip replacements, knee or hip injuries, anything that's uncomfortable, then you don't do it. Just be mindful. Good. Come back to center. And now, only if it's good, you can come forward. Again, only if it's good for you. Don't let your head collapse. So you want to keep your head an extension of the spine. Breathe. And then as I bring myself back up, I'm going to swing that leg in so it looks like the number 4. I can take a block and rest it right here. Take a breath. So my left hand is resting on the inside of my bent leg, so I'm going to twist a little bit to the right. And I look to the side and I move my head, make sure my neck's not tight. And front shoulders down. And then come back to center and slide this foot down and just see where you are. So you may have a little bit more space. Opposite side, I bring the left knee and top of the thigh into the arch of the right foot. If I need to, I bring myself to pause here and I notice how it feels. And if something's uncomfortable and this doesn't work for you, you don't stay in it, you get yourself out of it and you breathe. And then again, if you're comfortable, you can take your blocks, you can leave your hands here, or you can bring yourself all the way down and breathe. Head's an extension of the spine. If you're really comfortable, you can bring it all the way down, but you don't have to. That's your choice. And then bring it up just a little bit. Extend that left leg, take a breath right here, see how that feels. Again, you can stay here, you can come forward. Now this may not, you may feel this really big stretch inside of the leg. If it's too much for you, you don't go there. And you breathe. And then slowly bring it up. Swing that leg so that you're right now into the number 4. You can bring your block underneath your leg if that's comfortable, or you can release the leg down and you breathe here. Take a breath. Twist a little bit to one side. Take a breath. Release, slide that leg nice and long, and hopefully they're the same length. And now just rock. And see if you feel like you have a little bit of a release through your hip flexors. Good. Bring your feet up. Heels are on the mat, toes are off. Sitting up nice and tall. So you don't want to collapse down. You want to bring yourself so that you're nice and open through the center of the chest. Little rocking motion. I can rock onto each side, inside, outside edges of the feet. So this is great for awakening the hip flexors and keeping you flexible and movable through the hips. Good, slide the soles of the feet together, and now let's just rock it out again and see how it feels. Gentle movement, keep the head in line with the spine, jaws relaxed. Good, pause, slide the legs nice and long, take a breath. Come forward, so not on the knees, a little bit below the knees, and just come forward just a little bit. Relax your jaw, shoulders down. Inhale, lift a little bit. Now you can bring it right to that same spot, or you can slide down a little more. And breathe. And inhale and bring it up. And maybe toward the ankles a little closer, only where it's comfortable for you, shoulders down and away from your ears. And then slide it back up. And if you're comfortable and you can reach it, you can come all the way to the toes, but if you don't desire that, you don't do it. If you would like to reach your toes and you can't do it, you can always bring your knees up and give yourself some space. And take a breath. And release. Twist to the right, take a breath. Twist to the left, take a nice breath. And then come back to center and again slide the feet together and see how it feels now. Now while we're here, we might as well go right into our pigeon. So I'm going to extend my left leg, cross the right leg over. No pressure on the ankle or the knee. So it looks like the number 4. I can hold the knee, I can hold the foot, the ankle, and now I rock. And really relax the jaw. So if we open up the hips and we can soften the jaw, we can stretch through the feet, we'll get a better sense of connection and alignment. Good. Come to center. Bring the foot that's crossed over to the floor. Turn into that bent leg. Take a twist. Good. Release that leg. Slide it nice and long. You may have a little more space again. And then you switch to the other side and you rock it out. So maintaining flexibility and strength through your feet, your ankles, your knees, and your hips, along with your spine and everything else, helps promote longevity. Because if we feel tight, not flexible, uncomfortable, if we're looking to create flexibility on the mat, you want to create and bring that flexibility into your life. So if you feel like you're stuck, you have to look at what is it you need to release. Good. Pause, turn toward that bent knee, a little tiny twist, take a breath. Now I'm going to slide my foot to the mat and maybe go a little deeper if I choose. Relax the jaw. Release, come back to center, slide the leg long. Bring the feet back up, give yourself some windshield wipers. Good. We're going to transition now onto our hands and knees. So if you have issues with your knees and you don't want to go on your knees, or you have a prop to put underneath your knees to pad it, that's great. I'm going to bring my blocks underneath my hands so I can lift myself a little bit up from the mat. And I'm going to tuck my toes and now just rock back and forth here. So I'm stretching now through the feet. And my jaw's unclenched and my gaze is soft and my shoulders are back and away from my ears. And then sit back if that's good for you. You're going to get a nice big stretch through the feet. The fascia of the feet can be tight, and now you can rock it slowly and gently. Good. Release and come back. Flatten the tops of the feet so the toenails are pressing into the mat. And now we rock gently here again, slowly and gently. Keeping the head an extension of the spine. And then if you're ready, then you sink back a little bit as far as you can go and you rock here. Stretching out the tops of the feet, the ankles, the front of the shins, moving through the hips, softening through the lower spine, releasing through the shoulders. Take a breath. Good. Come back to center. I'm going to keep my hands here and go right into my dog and cat. So my toes are tucked. I inhale and I lift up, look up. Exhale, release the feet and curl up into my cat back. Tuck the toes. Inhale, bring the breath up and we go with this. Exhale, curl and release. Feel like that rippling up and lengthening the spaces and opening up anything that's tight through the whole length of the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. Bring it to neutral. Widen your blocks. Widen your knees a little bit. Now I'm going to roll my head so my ear is to the floor. And I'm just coming now. Wait. Everybody doesn't look first. You're here and you want the ear here so that you can come down. Now you can stop here. It's about how far can you comfortably go. If you can bring it all the way down, that's great. But you don't have to. Nose comes to neutral, and then I rotate my ear, and then I come down. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. In and up. Exhale on down. Couple more. In and up. And then you rotate and exhale down. Last one, opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now when I bring it back up, I'm going to slide back, bring my blocks forward, rest my arms, so you have to adjust it to where you need it to be, and just stretch right here. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. You can rest on the floor. You can use a couple books and see if you can really stretch and lengthen the sides, the front and back of the body. Now, release your arms and bring them to the mat. And if you would like, you can bring your head to the mat into your extended child's pose. And breathe. This is great. Cat and dog and child's pose are great for creating that connection between the jaw, the hips, and the feet. Good. Take your right arm, open it out to the right, like the letter L, and roll your head to the right. You can put a prop underneath your head if you have one, or choose not to turn your head. Really relax the jaw here. And then slide that arm and bring it back and measure quick, just a little bit, so my right arm is now a little longer. You're going to switch sides. You don't have to move. So I'm going to come right back into my child's pose. Left arm comes straight out, and I look to the left. And I breathe. And I soften the jaw. And relax the arm and lengthen through the spine. And release through the shoulders. And then slide that arm. Take a quick measurement here. Slide the arms back to frame the face. Now I bring my arms into a sphinx pose and I bring my shoulders back. And now I'm going to ripple up like I'm doing a wave. Inhale, lift up, exhale, and I bring it down. So when my arms are straight, that's when I lift my head gently. I don't throw my head back too far. I exhale, and it's a slow, gentle movement of a wave. It's not fast, because you want to give your spine an opportunity to catch up. You want to create the sensation of length, but you also want to feel that this is a calming, almost moving meditation. Last one. Inhale, lift up. When you come back down, pick any kind of child's pose you want. So you can bring your block underneath your head. You can put one palm into the other. You can do one potato, two potato. You can prop your elbows and hold your forehead, shoulders down. You can extend your arms. You can bring your arms to the back. So you pick what you want for yourself today. And breathe. Now, since we're here, we're going to just slide right forward and come right onto our bellies. Feet are parallel. Hold one palm into the other and hold your forehead, elbows out. Feet are nice and parallel, so you want to feel the toenails resting on the mat. Take a breath here. And just let the body settle here. And then you can stay right here, or you lift your legs and we'll do some reverse windshield wipers. And you just roll a little bit here, side to side. Massages the front of the body. Gives a little different rotation feet are gently flexed. You don't have to make them too tight. When you come back to center, tuck your toes into the mat and stretch your legs. Big stretch here. Take a breath. 2 more breaths. And then release. Big toes touch and the heels open out like an elongated kite. And you breathe. And then release that and rock again. See how that feels. Great for slowing down the nervous system. Refocusing the busyness of the mind. So gravity is pressing down on your back body, and hopefully your jaw is relaxing, your eyes are softening. You feel less tense through the neck and jaw. Good. And then just come back. So you can come parallel if you choose, or you can touch your big toes, whatever's best for you, and you pause. Now, since I'm already here, I want to transition. So I am going to be on my left side. So I'm going to take my left arm and roll onto my side body and come right into this capital letter I. I support my head and neck. My feet are stacked. All my weight now is into my side body. My fingertips are TP'd so my shoulder doesn't collapse down. And now I rock into this side body, and I notice if I have any tender spots here. We have a lot of acupressure points that run up the sides of the body. And if you find that there's a particularly tight spot, you want to pay attention. And you roll and you rock and you relax and you soften. If you choose, you can stay right here. Otherwise, I'm going to take my top leg and step it forward. My left hand comes to the center of my thigh, and I just pulse here, just a little pulsing. Not pushing, just a little rocking into the hip flexors. Good, and then I release and bring that leg all the way and take a measurement. I can feel that leg's a little longer. I roll onto my back body, go into a full body stretch. If you roll off the mat, don't worry. Just get yourself back into a position and stretch it all out. Take nice 3 breaths here. So bring 1 foot in each corner of the mat. Bring your arms out, letter A. And just let that whole back body now meet the mat. And notice any sensations you've gathered already through your feet, the tips of your toes, bottoms of your feet, center of your palms, your fingers, your fingertips, up the spine, up and out the crown of the head. Now bring your feet up to standing. You're going to bring your arms to the letter T, or you can go into cactus arms. And now right here, since we're here, we're going to go right into windshield wipers and reverse what we just did before. So we're just going to rock it out. If it's too much for your arms to be above your head, then you just let them rest right on your ribs, or you can bring them out, letter A. Lift the hip, get a little stretch here. Keep your head at neutral, and just see if you can rock out anything here that needs attention. And then while we're here, we might as well go right into a rocking pigeon. So cross one leg over the other. The arms can be letter T, can be cactus arms, can be on the ribs, whatever you prefer. And now you just rock right out here.
Good, pause, right hand comes to the inside of the right thigh, and now we pulse here. Just a gentle pulsing. Good, bring that right leg in, give it a hug. Stretch it all the way up to the sky, and we're going to pulse the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release that leg, point and flex the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release that leg, and now stretch it straight out. Let it hover right above the floor. Take a breath. Release that leg, extend that opposite leg. So I'm just going to roll it out and slide it down. Take a measurement. Now I have to switch sides, but you do not. So you're just going to roll over onto your side body. Arm underneath your head into your capital letter I. TP your fingers and just rock here. Take a breath. And see how this side feels. So for me, this side feels definitely different than the other. I don't judge. Actually, the other side was a little more tender. I just notice. Good. Bring that leg to standing in front. My right hand comes to the inside of the right thigh, and I just gently pulse it, open and closing it gently. Releasing a little more. Good. Bring that leg straight out. I'm going to roll right onto my back body. Go into my full body stretch. Take a breath right here. Stretch it all out. Take a measurement. See how you are. Good. Arms anywhere you want. Cactus arms, capital letter T, whatever. Bring your feet up and lift and tuck the lumbar, and we go right into our windshield wipers. And we gently, we're doing a 360 of your body here. So we're coming all the way around. So we cover all the bases and see how we feel. Good, come to center, walk your feet a little bit together as you can cross the left leg over the right. And now hands can come to the ribs if you prefer, letter T. Back in cactus arms, and you just rock right here in your rocking pigeon. And then you pause, left hand comes to the left hip, and we just massage here a little bit. Notice what's going on in your jaw. Good. Bring that left leg in, give it a hug. Stretch it all the way up, hold behind, and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breath, bring it in. Bring your feet slowly and gently to the mat. Glue your legs together, a little small rocking motion here. Good. Bring your knees into your chest, cap your knees, little circles. So massage out that lower back. Little pelvic tilts here. And then reverse. You can do 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need more, go for it. So whatever number you pick, just make sure you go the same way. Reverse on the other side. And switching when you're ready. Good, bring your feet up, happy baby, and rock it out. So we get a little elevation through the legs. Benefit of an inversion brings all that oxygenated blood back down to support the heart and digestion. Good. Cross the right foot over the ankle of the left, cap the knees, roll around. A little bigger pelvic tilt. So your knees are wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your feet to the mat, arms out, letter T, rock it out. See if you can feel like you've lengthened, softened, stretched, relaxed, released, whatever word works for you. Something that may have been tight in the lower back, through the legs, shoulders, jaw. Good. When you come to center, bring the soles of your feet together, hands underneath your head, and now just rock your lower body. Keep your head supported by your hands, elbows out to the side, so you're not lifting your shoulders. Take a breath. Good. Slide the legs long, go into your full body stretch. Notice where you are here. Now, we're going to transition, so it doesn't matter which side. You're just going to roll onto your side body. You pick whichever side is comfortable for you, like you're sitting in a chair. So we just want to take the weight out now of the back. Knees and heels are in alignment. Head is supported. Jaws relaxed. Don't collapse. The shoulder forward, so you want to TP your fingers or let your arm rest right along the length of your side body, whatever's comfortable for you. And take 3 breaths here. Good. And then we're just going to transition. So I'm just going to move my legs so I can roll over and bring myself back to my table. It doesn't matter how it looks. If you have your blocks, grab them. Give yourself some space between so you can bring your right foot forward and left foot tucks back. You can TP your fingers or palms are flat, and now we're just going to stretch right here. Now, if you have knee issues and this doesn't work for you, don't go here. This could be enough. Your other option would be to extend that back leg and go into a low lunge. You don't have to. And take a breath. Release that knee slowly and gently, and we'll come right into a baby warrior. So we inhale and we lift up. Take a breath. Now, my right hand is going to come over the bent leg, and I twist. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. And I twist to the other side. So I bring that left foot forward, tuck the toes, take a breath, and rock it out. Good, and come to neutral, pause. Inhale, release, lift up, take a breath. Shoulders down. Left arm over the left leg, and I twist, but I look forward over the front arm. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come to the block, and I step forward and hang it out and roll it up. When I stand up, I stretch it out. Take a breath. Wiggle it out. Good. Hip distance apart is 2 of your fists. So I relax here, right arm down, left arm over, look under the left arm, stretch out that side body, and then opposite side, move the hip. And a couple more here. Good. Both arms up. Letter V. Relax the shoulders down. Take a breath. Exhale, release.
Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, look down and release. Up and down and up and down. Both arms up, fingers are soft, gentle back bend, forward fold but not far. Inhale, lift up. So we're moving side to side diagonally and forward and back. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, let it go. Now, if you're comfortable, you stay right here. If you want to bring it deeper and you want to bring it lower, that's your option, but you keep it where it's the best option for you. This is going to pull some heat up, so you may get a little heat burst. Last one. As I bring it down and I come into my forward fold, I'm going to step a little wider, hands to the knees or to the tops of the thighs, and rock it out. Good. Come back to center, sweep the hands, come down into a gentle squat. Inhale, lift up, look up, exhale down. Now you can keep it right here. You don't have to go low. You can make it the expression of the pose that you need for yourself today. A couple more here. You may be getting hot. Bring it all the way up, big X. Exhale, feet to the, hands to the toes, take a breath. Bend the knees, roll it up. Hands to the hips, hula hoop around. And then reverse your circle. Shake it out. Now stand with your arms out into your star pose and feel what energy you have engaged. See, again, we want to touch base, bottoms of the feet, imagining that we're drawing this huge big circle all the way around us. Tips of the fingers, centers of the palm, crown of the head. Inhale, lift up. See if you can pull it up a little higher. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it out to the side. Roll your palms, bring out the washcloth in your star pose. Good. One palm up and one palm down and wring it out. Good. Both arms up, gentle back bend. Forward fold, any amount. You don't have to go to the floor. Now wiggle here. Eyes are open and you're just rolling it around like a rag doll. And you're just kind of moving around the spine, the hips, softening, lengthening, breathing. Slowly roll it up and move the hips. Take your time and reverse your circle. Perfect. That was very nicely done. You're welcome. Good. Feet in, heels in, toes out. Now just rock so the knees are over the toes. When you look down, you should still see your toes. Nice tall posture. And now we add the arms. So I want to imagine that I'm holding a cup of tea in a beautiful bone china cup with a saucer and hot tea. So you can't spill it. Don't worry if you do, no one's going to know. So you just rock it gently side to side. If you want more, you can bring it back and bring the elbow a little more behind. Be mindful of your knees. Good. And then come to center and feel that. Sweep the hands, bring it all the way back out, right into your star. Inhale, lift up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it all the way down, and we're just going to transition right back down onto the mat and find any child's pose that's comfortable for you. So you want to double stack your blocks if that's comfortable. Use one block, come right down to the mat, extend your arms, whatever you like. You pick what's going to allow you now to be like a sponge so you can absorb all the parts of the practice. If you have a lot of busyness in your mind and there is more stuff you need to move out, you can use your block, you can use your mat, you can roll your head gently, slowly, gently. You can stay right where you are. Slide your hands back to frame your face. Gently lift yourself up. Rock a little bit here. Just shoulders to hips. Right shoulder, left hip, left shoulder, right hip, and vice versa. And then we're just going to transition back onto our back body. So I just swing my legs to one side, extend my legs. Now your option could be to bring the blocks so that your calf muscles can rest here and you get a little elevation. You can keep your feet right on the mat, come down, shoulders down and away from the ears, arms out in a letter A. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, you can always bring your feet up to standing. You can bring the knees together. You can roll onto your side body. So you pick the Shavasana pose that's most comfortable for you. And so we breathe right here. And we let all the parts of what we just did find a place to land. Because remember, even though the class will end, what we moved, what we shifted, what we gained, what we gathered is still being processed by the body. Maybe you need to pedal your feet and wiggle your fingers a little bit or roll your feet around. And pause when you're ready. Now touch your thumb to your index finger. This is the mudra for peace. And gather that sense of peace, because this also taps into digestion. So anything that you feel created a disturbance, made you feel unsettled, made you feel like you were off balance or distracted, frustrated, overwhelmed, sad, you want to let that go. So you bring to yourself this place where you're rooted, grounded, balanced, and supported on your mat. Your body is now processing all of the parts of the practice. You're like a sponge. You're filling yourself up from the inside out. You're noticing any energy that you've activated. Maybe you notice bottoms of your feet, center of your palms, crown of your head. Maybe you notice that the breath is starting to slow down and find its regular, natural rhythm. And you inhale peace, and you exhale peace. And you can do minimum 3 rounds of this, but you can do as many as you want. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, and you find a new space within yourself to feel calmer, more relaxed and at ease, to notice something that shifted. Ask yourself for a clear mind. You okay? I am breathing in and I am breathing out into this space that I've created for myself today. I welcome in calmness and balance and contentment and peace and courage and healing. Remember, it takes courage to heal and to pause. To notice, to observe, to shift into relaxation of the mind, the body, the heart, and the spirit. And if there's anything else that I'm carrying, I let it go with intention that I no longer need to carry it. I am my own person. Everything I need is already within me. And in this space, whatever I'm holding that is my heart's desire, I set my intention. And then I relax and let go of the need to control the outcome. And in this place where I'm resting, I'm rooted, I'm grounded, I'm balanced, I am supported by my own self, my own body, my own spirit, my own intentions. And as I pause for just a moment in this space, I ask myself, how am I now? What else do I need? Ask yourself, who am I? But don't put in mother, sister, friend. Who are you? A kind, compassionate, generous person with, and you name your gifts and talents, whatever that is. At this moment, I am right where I am supposed to be. I am breathing in and out of the space that belongs only to me. I am calm, I am relaxed, I am at ease. I fill myself up with peace and patience and contentment and courage and healing and creativity and possibility and pure potentiality, and anything else that you want, you put it in there. And anything else that does not serve your highest good, you let it go. Worry, fear, tension, anxiety, stress, sadness, grief, frustration, so that you welcome in light. A lightness in thought, a lightness in your spirit, a lightness surrounding you in peace. And take 3 breaths right here. At your own rate, whatever that is comfortable for you. And then begin to deepen your breath. So take 3 long, slow inhales, but make the exhales even longer. And in this stillness, I am fully present within myself. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you need to roll your head a little bit, that's your option. Begin to really awaken back into a new, clean, open space of possibility. To see with different eyes, to think a new thought. To think between the thoughts. And then bring your knees into your chest when you're ready and just rock it out gently from side to side. And then when you're ready, elevate your legs and just get a little inversion here. Just let your legs come up. You can rock or not, your choice. And then with your legs and your arms up to the sky, shake it out. So shake and shake and shake and shake so you can wake yourself up. And shake and shake and shake and shake and shake. And then go into your full body stretch. Take a big sigh, a big breath, a big yawn. Wiggle anything you need. If you need to rock some more, that's great. And then whenever you're ready, you roll onto whatever side, body position you'd like, and just pause there before you sit up. And then transition when you're ready into a comfortable seated position. Let your head come up last. And sitting however is comfortable for you, just begin now to stir the pot. So all the parts of the practice join together to create a new recipe, a new opportunity, a new awareness, a new creation. And then when you've done at least 3, if you need more, that's your choice, then you go the other way. Good, and when you come to center, hands right on the knees, inhale, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, curl back. Ripple the spine so the head comes up last. Twist to one side. Twist to the other side. One arm down, one arm over. Stretch it out. And opposite side. And then just let your hands hold. This is your bowl of abundance, because you want to step into this day with the confidence that your day will be filled with abundance, joy, happiness, maybe a good laugh, something that will make you smile and bring you to a place where you're comfortable within yourself, at peace and at home in a place that's filled with calmness, clarity, and joy. And bring your hands together as we seal the practice, coming straight down through center, pausing right at the heart. Because today I am grateful for a body that does yoga. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Don't forget to hydrate.